Hello.
And welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the vlog. 2 weeks ago we did the last vlog, so
yes.
Apologies.
It's been a little bit hectic with 2 puppies on board.
Yeah, very hectic. Yeah, and I also have to apologise for my beard as well. I'm looking a bit shaggy today. It's looking a bit full, isn't it?
It is, actually.
Yeah. I'm auditioning for the role of Captain Birdseye, the musical. One of the opening songs is called "It's Not About the Fish, It's More About the Finger." Yeah, well, you know. So hopefully I'll get the part. So in this week's vlog, we did a bit of cruising. We went from where?
Wilcot to All Cannings.
Yep. And we're going to move on again next week as well because we can only stay here for a very short period of time. And we took the puppies to the vets, didn't we?
Yeah, they had their second injection.
So in a week, no, in 3 days' time, they can go out for a walk because it's been absolute hell. I mean, they're cooped up in the boat and they can't go outside because of parvo disease. So the inoculation they got was to protect them against that, and that takes 7 days to take effect. So
they can go out on Tuesday.
Yep.
And then we're back to the vets again.
7th.
On Tuesday, no, the 7th.
Yeah.
For their final injections. So.
Indeed. So yeah, it was an eventful trip. The dogs don't like the car. They
No.
they poo and they're sick and goodness knows what else. So yeah, it was a lot of fun for Julie in the back of the car being pooed on, basically. Stressful.
And finally, I got my hair cut.
About time.
Over a year.
Yeah, she was looking like a crazy cat lady. Speaking of which, I want to jump in here.
What?
Our last video, we introduced you to the puppies.
Mm.
Now, I thought there was an international law that all videos involving puppies and cats, it was illegal to dislike them.
Right.
And somebody gave us a thumbs down when we introduced the puppies. Who on earth dislikes a video about puppies? I just don't get it. Mind you, as the great Taylor Swift once said, haters are going to hate.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, haters are going to hate, aren't they? Yeah, somebody gave it a thumbs down, and I'm racking my brains as to why. I mean, 2 cute puppies. I mean, what the hell? It's probably some bitter cat lady.
Lady?
It's got to be, isn't it?
Oh, you need to go careful.
It'd be some bitter cat lady with fingerless gloves, sat in her bedsit, and her 14 cats smelling a urine. Don't like that. Anyway, so Julie got her hair cut.
Yeah. Okay, so the princess is done. Now on the way to get my hair cut. Been long overdue. Hasn't actually been cut since February before the first lockdown. And that's just because hairdressers haven't been open and haven't been able to get an appointment. So, let's see what happens when I come out. So, here we go. Out of the hairdressers. New hair, now a drive back to the boat. Long awaited, wasn't it?
Indeed, she no longer looks like Crazy Meg of Bedlam hair. It's gorgeous. And there's a slight, what's the colour in it?
Just watch it.
No, what's the hue? What's the colour?
It's like a movie.
A movie colour, yeah. So it's slightly different to what you normally do, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So that was fun.
And then today I was off to Melksham Makers Market, which is a craft fair here in Wiltshire. And along with a number of other stall holders, we had a beautiful day in the sunshine, as you can see by the
sun's come out.
Red cheeks.
Yeah, sun's come out. I mean, you can't tell from me because I'm too pale. I mean, I've been stuck in the boat looking after puppies.
Yeah, we had a wonderful day, even met a couple of subscribers, which has been really good. So it's a busy week this weekend. I'm at the Melksham Makers Market. I'm just waiting to unload the car now and set up the stall. As you can see in the back, it's pretty full. So it's going to take me some time. As soon as I've unloaded, I will take you on a little tour around the craft show. So this is Amanda Humphreys. Beautiful pottery, hand painted. And Happy Hound Bakery. Lots of wonderful dog treats. And our dogs absolutely love them. So this is Nicola and the Secret Crocheter. And she's got lots of wonderful kits. And Florian Jean, this is Sarah's. Lots of beautiful fabric, lots of bags. And here we've got number 51 creations. And lots of amazing pens. So we got by Lizzie, handmade by Lizzie here. All these wonderful soaps and candles. And they smell absolutely wonderful. So I'm here with subscribers, Mark and Leslie.
Hi.
And can we say the puppies are delightful?
They are, yeah, they're such a lot of fun.
They are.
And they're learning stuff.
They are learning lots. We've already got them to sit.
Yeah, we have.
We're now training them to wait.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see a puppy trainer in a couple of weeks' time.
Yep.
So that'll be really interesting.
Indeed. At the moment, I'm walking around looking like I'm self-harming. In fact, I went to get my prescription from the chemist the other day, and she gave me a leaflet about self-harming, and I had to explain to her that actually it's the puppies. I'm cut to ribbons. I've even got, I don't know if you can see it, I've even got a scar there, look.
Looks like a proper pirate.
Yeah, all I need is a monocle now and a Nazi uniform, and I could play that classic German Gestapo guard, couldn't I?
Get back, you're scaring people.
Sorry, apologies.
Very excited, aren't you? Very excited, yes. Wait, you can leave my pencils. Don't need the camera. I also went to the printers this week and picked up some new art prints that I'd had done, and also some Christmas cards.
Christmas cards.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of the game this year.
Yeah, very much organised.
So I've designed and printed lots and lots of Christmas cards, so they'll be coming out soon as well.
Yes, so we'll show you those, just as a crude plug, really.
What before? What are we in? We're not even in June.
No.
We're talking about Christmas.
No, but think about Christmas, folks, because, it's just round the corner. Yeah, as Roy Wood said, he wish it could be Christmas every day. Also, don't forget about the Widebeam maps, the Widebeam map tea towels and the mugs.
Yeah.
Again, shameless plug, but they are still available and they look very stylish. And I find that when you drink out of a We're on the Move mug with a Widebeam map on the other side, it gives you a certain panache.
Sophisticated.
Sophistication. Je ne sais quoi, as the French would say. So just remember, if you really want to impress your friends, get a We're on the Move mug. We've got some. In fact, we've got loads. That's why we're selling them. But anyway, there we go.
So we're just going to untie. And whilst I was about to untie the mooring pins, look what I've seen. It's on our mooring lines. Oh, and away he goes. Okay, so this is going to be our first cruise since we've got the two puppies. They're not very happy at the moment. They're indoors, they're in their crates just to keep them safe whilst we're moving. And we are only going to go a couple of miles just to get them used to the boat and the noises. They're used to the engine running, but they're not used to seeing things going past like the bridges. They're a bit barky at the moment, but I'm thinking they're settled down. They're due a sleep, so fingers crossed. We're going to make our way on towards Honey Street.
Well, that was a stressful start to the day. The puppies have never been on a boat that's moved before. We know that they don't like travelling in a car. Yesterday we took them to the vets. Ernie pooed 4 times and was sick 3 times, and Bertie was sick once. Now we're moving the boat. We're just totally unsure as to the best way to deal with the dogs. We did think about putting them in their crates, but that didn't work because Bertie just got frantic, and to be honest, it was more, you know, it just wasn't comfortable for him. So we now got them on the floor with Julie sat in there trying to keep them calm. But of course that's fine for this stretch where there are no locks. But when we come to a section where there are locks, then Julie's going to need to be outside the boat. And the dogs were only vaccinated yesterday against parvo disease, which means they can't touch the ground for another week. I say touch the ground outside, that is. So the challenges of owning 2 puppies. And I know before anybody says it, yes, it's our own fault. We got 2 of them, and they're beautiful and lovely and gorgeous, and we don't regret it one bit. But these are little challenges that we need to try and overcome. Hey ho.
Hiya.
Beautiful today.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So the dogs settled. Didn't think they were going to. They were quite barky at the time, but they have settled down nicely now. So fingers crossed. They're actually asleep, so they've settled in really, really well. As I say, bit of a barky start at first. I think they're not too sure. We'd both left the room, so there was a bit of separation anxiety there, but they've settled down nicely. They're fast asleep, and we're just cruising the last little bit to the water point. Because we've got Woodborough Hill just over there with beautiful trees on the side. Look at them, all the amazing cow parsley here. Beautiful.
For some of you who've watched our earlier vlogs, you might know this place. This is where we got stuck and we couldn't get off the bank, and we had to get another boat to tow us off the bank. It was one of the early ones, maybe about episode 15, something like that, 50 or 60. But if you get a chance, go check it out. It's actually quite interesting to see another boat tow a Widebeam boat off the bank. And I'll show you where it was. It was just down here.
Well, even though we've had terrible weather here in the UK, it's nearly the end of May. But there's some flowers on my strawberries. There's quite a few old buildings up here, but I think they've all been sold off now for renovation. There's quite a few houses there. Could look beautiful. Hi.
Am I going to be in your film?
Yeah. So we're coming up to Honey Street Boats. And also the Honey Street Mill Cafe. Looks like they've got a big gazebo, or marquee actually, over the front now, so people can sit outside and socially distance whilst they're having some food, which is nice because the weather has been atrocious lately. We're allowed inside now into cafes and restaurants, but I think there's quite a few people, probably including us actually, who are not feeling comfortable to do that yet. So a lot of places are putting big outside areas up just for those people so they can feel comfortable. Definitely a place worth visiting there, and hopefully we will. They've changed this a little bit. There's some new houses here that weren't here before. They're beautiful terraces down to the water's edge. Okay, so we've got some fun going on here at the moment. We've got a wide beam coming forwards. We're stuck on the mud. We've got a big holiday boat behind us that is trying to get through. Hopefully the holiday boat is actually going to move up off of the side, but we will see. Just so that we can all get past one another. Hi. Okay. You too. So we filled up with water, just going past the barge-in pub and the campsite, but you can't see, it's behind the hedge there. And away we go, another 2 miles I think it is, to All Cannings. And the puppies are on board and settled really well, so that's good. Birds are really singing this morning. When that sun goes in, it's actually quite chilly. I wish I had my coat on now. You've got a swift coming towards us. Keeps swooping down onto the water. There's lots of midges or little tiny flies about at the moment, and he's capturing them. So you can see the side of the banks on the Kennet and Avon Canal have got lots of vegetation on. It is no mow May at the moment, which means that some counties and some areas are not mowing the grass verges, just to help with the bees and the butterflies, as a corridor for them to go down and get all the pollen that they need. The only disadvantage is when you want to moor up, you don't know where the edge of the bank is, and you have to throw a plank out quickly, run off, and then try and tie up the boat. So you can see how slowly we go past boats by the walker that's on the towpath in front. They're getting away from us. They're a lot faster walking than we are cruising. There's some dark clouds up there. So you always meet another boat on a busy stretch. We've got a boat behind us, and we're just beckoned to this one to come on through. I jumped off just at the entrance to the bridge, and I'm going to walk up. Jonathan on Never Enough Cruising very kindly messaged us and said there is a space on the visitors' moorings, so hopefully it's still there. I'm going to walk on ahead. It's always easier, if you can, to get off, walk on ahead to take the mooring lines, because you can't, obviously, I know we've said it before, you can't get into the bank on the Kennet and Avon Canal because it's a sloped side. It's always quite difficult to throw the plank off, race off of the plank and then moor up, because obviously the boats can be 3-4 foot away from the side. There is a space here. It's a little bit tight because of the canoe there. We will see. If not, I'll have to go on a bit further.
Yes, so normally we like to thank our new patrons, and this week that honour goes to Nick Bird.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed for your support. As always, we say this every time, it's always massively appreciated.
Absolutely.
Never expected, but massively appreciated. And we've also got to say happy birthday to a Don Revis. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I was informed that it was a short E, so Revis. So happy birthday to you,
Yes, happy
Don.
birthday. So, thank you for watching.
And if you like this video, don't forget to give it
Thumbs
up. Don't forget to subscribe. A subscription is free. And when you do subscribe, don't forget to click the bell icon, and that will give you notifications of when we post new videos.
Don't forget to comment.
Don't forget to comment. We do love your comments, and keep them coming, because it's the highlight of our week.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
Hopefully.
We will.
Hopefully.
We will. We're cruising next week.
I know, but, you know, we're busy. Very busy.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.